As we all know, in British India, there was a significant peasant movement that occurred in Bengal in 1859-60. There was an increase in demand for the blue dye indigo in Europe. Farmers were often coerced into signing contracts that bound them to cultivate indigo, usually at unfairly low prices. The British planters often worked in conjunction with the zamindars and would sometimes lease lands from them, gaining the right to use that land for indigo cultivation. Many times the planters exerted control over the tenants who worked on the land. Through contracts and coercion, they forced the tenants to plant indigo, often on the most fertile portions of the land which would have been better used for food crops. The cultivators received meager compensation and were paid far less than what they would have earned while cultivating rice or food crops. They were often unable to pay back the advance payment, and this trapped them in a cycle of debt from which they found it nearly impossible to escape. By forcing them to cultivate indigo, the farmers lost their ability to grow food for themselves and their families, and they often faced hardships and famines. The British indigo planters neglected the well being of the Indian farmers and turned them into virtual slaves. Facing immense strain, the indigo peasants then decided to revolt in 1859. The rebellion began as a non-violent strike in the Nadia district of Bengal and spread to other districts, including Jessore, Pabna, and Khulna. The revolt received support from some zamindars and many educated middle-class Bengalis and parts of Bengal intelligentsia. Leaders such as the Biswas brothers played a prominent role in the rebellion. Farmers organized protests and refused to cultivate indigo, and in some cases engaged in attacks on planters' properties. The revolt ended after the appointment of Indigo Commission, which addressed some of the farmers' grievances. The Indigo Revolt was thus an essence of the powerful expression of resistance against British colonial exploitation. No doubt it played a significant role in the history of peasant movement in India.